Hello and welcome to the Southern Christian Fellowship Daily Update. It's great to be with you again and to be able to share with you today. I just want to start by just reading a couple of verses from a psalm, one of my favourite psalms. It's Psalm 34. It says, "I will bless the Lord at all times. His praise shall continually be in my mouth. My soul makes its boast in the Lord. Let the humble hear and be glad. Oh, magnify the Lord with me, and let us exalt his name together." And I just want to just chat with you just about what the verses mean to me, and just an encouragement really that we will find ways in this season to magnify what the Lord is doing, to exalt his name together. And I just want to encourage you just to spend some time today just to dwell and focus on all the good things that God is and is doing in your life and around you and your family. We live in times where we can focus on the negative or we can focus on what God is doing. And I just want to encourage you today just to spend time worshipping God, just to spend time exalting his name. Maybe find someone you don't normally worship with and Zoom call them or worship together over the phone. But to find people that you can worship and lift up the name of God. Magnify what he's doing amongst you. Focus on the good news stories that you're hearing that are happening around at SCF. It's been a great few days. It was just a privilege this morning just to worship together on our daily Zoom call, and Nick Beecham led us in a song on his piano from home, and just to be able to sing together, to worship together, to connect with one another, to allow a sense of our worship to flow and our worship to be lifted to him together was just a really exciting moment for us. And it's just been a week of seeing the goodness of God. We've since Sunday heard more healings, more stories of people being healed, people being touched from our ministry on Sunday, pain disappearing, freedom of movement coming, restoration happening in terms of physical healing, and that's been such a privilege to hear them stories. We've heard stories of breakthrough and reconciliation of family relationships, and there's just a sense of hope, expectation and excitement about what God is doing in these days. And my encouragement today for you is that you spend time focusing on what God is doing, the exciting things that he's doing, the stories that we're hearing of people reaching out to one another, reconnecting with one another, that the goodness of God is being manifested amongst us as we celebrate and as we worship him in these days. And I just want to appeal to be a part of that, for you to be a part of that. Find a way of connecting. We're exploring our online technologies all the time, and there's more and more things coming on stream. Find something that works for you. Find a way of connecting. We have a Zoom prayer meeting every morning, Monday to Friday. There's a Zoom corporate prayer meeting on Thursday night. There are many different ways of connecting as these daily updates, but equally some of the old-fashioned tools of writing letters to one another and picking up a landline to one another and phoning and connecting with people are just as important and just as valid at this time. So my appeal to you is find a way of connecting with one another. Find a way of magnifying the Lord together. Find a way of exalting him. These are days where he is worthy of our worship. He's worthy of our praise. He wants to be highly exalted, and let's lift our hearts in gratitude, in thanksgiving, in rejoicing in who he is and what he's done for us. So find a way of connecting with someone different today and exalting the name with them, his name with them in these days. God bless you well. Take care. Good to see you again.